Welcome back to Hidden Coin US, the channel where ordinary coins hide extraordinary secrets. The coins you're seeing right now are becoming extremely rare on Earth. Most people look at them and see nothing special. But today, you're going to see the truth. Let me warn you first, if you have these coins, do not spend them. Because once they're gone, you may lose a chance that could change your life forever. What if I told you that the smallest coin in your pocket, a simple Roosevelt coin, could turn you into a millionaire overnight? It sounds impossible, but it has already happened. Why these coins matter? Every day, millions of these coins pass through hands. They're dropped in jars, spent at stores, forgotten in drawers, and that's exactly why they're disappearing. Not because they were rare at birth, but because people never realized what they had. The truth, most people don't know. Some of these coins were minted during critical moments in history. Some were struck in limited numbers. Some were struck incorrectly. And those mistakes, those tiny, invisible differences, are what collectors are hunting for today. A dangerous assumption: people believe small coin equals small value. That assumption has destroyed countless fortunes, because the value of a coin isn't decided by its size, it's decided by details. The Roosevelt coin illusion. The Roosevelt coin looks ordinary. It feels ordinary. It spends like ordinary money. But inside that simple design can hide rare years, secret mint marks, hidden errors, historical importance. Most people never look closely enough to notice. Why these coins are vanishing. Every year, more of these coins are lost forever. Melted, damaged, destroyed. And when supply disappears, value explodes. Collectors already know this. That's why they're searching pockets, banks, and old collections around the world. Let me tell you something real. There are people today who spent these coins years ago, and now watch them sell for thousands, even millions. Not because they were lucky, but because someone else paid attention. So here's what I want you to do. The next time you reach for change, pause. Look again. Turn the coin over. Check the year. Check the detail. Because the coin you ignore today might be the treasure everyone is chasing tomorrow. Matamam, this is only the beginning. In the next video, I'll show you which years matter most, what mint marks to look for, the errors that create massive value. So make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment.
Look closely. This is the very first coin in my fingers. At first glance, it looks simple, ordinary, harmless. But this coin has a story that will shock you. This coin is from Kuwait. It's a 10 fees coin, minted in 1985. Back in the day, this exact coin sat quietly in people's pockets. It was used for tea, for small shopping, for daily life. No one stopped. No one questioned it. No one imagined what it could become. And today, you won't believe this. Because this coin is no longer just money. It's history. It's rarity. It's power. And in the collector's market, its value is insanely high. I'm talking about a coin that has reached prices as high as $4.2 million. Yes, million. Shocked? You should be. Now the question is, why? Why would a small 10 fees coin be worth more than luxury cars, more than houses, more than entire businesses? Here's the truth most people don't know. Coins like this survive wars, economic changes, currency reforms, and melting programs. Millions disappear forever. Only a few remain. And when supply drops to almost zero, value explodes. This Kuwait 10 fees coin represents a time that no longer exists, a design that was never repeated, a metal composition that changed, a circulation era that ended. Collectors don't buy coins. They buy stories. They buy moments frozen in time. And this coin is exactly that. Here's the scary part. Coins like this were once ignored. People spent them without thinking. Kids played with them. Shopkeepers tossed them into drawers. And today, collectors would do anything to own one in perfect condition. That's why I always say, never judge a coin by its size. Never judge a coin by its face value, because the smallest coin can carry the biggest secret. And what if I told you, this isn't the only coin like this? There are still coins out there, in old boxes, in forgotten wallets, in family collections, waiting to be discovered.
Friends, look closely. The coin you see in my hands right now is not something you should ever call normal. Because most of the time, the biggest mistakes people make start with underestimating something small. This coin is from Hong Kong. It's a 50-cent coin minted in 1998. At first glance, it looks like ordinary change, something you would never think twice about, something people once carried in their pockets without any hesitation. But today, this coin tells a very different story. Just a few years ago, this coin was nothing special. People used it for daily expenses, small purchases, regular transactions. No one imagined that one day this same coin would be counted among the most expensive coins in the collector's world. What makes this coin special is not just its date, it's the weight, the golden appearance, and the era it represents. It feels heavy in the hand. It looks simple on the surface, but inside it carries a piece of history that can never be recreated. Millions of coins are produced every year, but time is ruthless. Coins get spent, coins get melted, coins disappear forever. Only a few survive. And when survival becomes rare, value rises. That's exactly what happened here. Today, this Hong Kong 50-cent coin holds high market value. Collectors don't see it as money. They see it as a frozen moment in time, a symbol of a past era, a coin that escaped disappearance. And history has no fixed price. Now listen carefully. If you still have this coin sitting in an old box, a drawer, or a forgotten collection, do not spend it. Because the coin that looks worthless today could make you a millionaire overnight. Fortune doesn't always arrive loudly. Sometimes it waits quietly inside your pocket. And this is only the beginning. The next coin I'm going to show you creates even more history. A coin that shocked collectors worldwide. A coin that changed records forever. So make sure you subscribe, like this video, and comment Hidden Coin, because this channel doesn't just show coins. It reveals hidden history, silent fortunes, and secrets of real friends. The coin you're looking at right now may seem ordinary to the world, but what it hides is far from ordinary. This is an India 5 rupees coin, minted in 2016. The same coin people once used for tea, bus fares, and small daily purchases. No respect, no second look, no idea of its future. But today, this coin tells a very different story. I know what you're thinking. How can a simple 5 rupees coin be special? How can something so common be valuable? Friends, history has always proven one thing. The biggest fortunes often come from the smallest things. Over time, millions of these coins were spent, lost, melted, or disappeared forever. Slowly, quietly, their numbers dropped, and when something becomes rare, its value begins to rise. Today, this India 5 rupees 2016 coin is considered extremely rare by collectors. In the collector's market, its value is said to reach as high as $3.3 million. Yes, millions of dollars. Hard to believe? That's exactly why most people miss it. This coin is not just metal. It represents a specific time, a specific system, and an era that will never return the same way. Collectors don't buy coins for spending. They buy them for history, for scarcity, and for the story no one else noticed. Friends, if this coin still exists with you, in an old wallet, a drawer, or a forgotten coin box, do not spend it. Because the coin you ignore today could be the decision that changes your life tomorrow. Fortune doesn't always arrive loudly. Sometimes it comes quietly, disguised as something ordinary. The real question is, will you recognize it before it's gone? This channel doesn't sell dreams. This channel reveals hidden truths. Hidden Coin is where ordinary coins become extraordinary stories. Friends, place your hand on your pocket for a moment, because sometimes fortune doesn't knock on your door. Sometimes it waits quietly inside your pocket. The coin you're looking at right now is a Germany 5 cent, minted in 2002. F. At first glance, it looks completely normal, small, simple, the kind of coin people spend without thinking twice. And that is the biggest mistake. A few years ago, this coin was just everyday change. People carried it in their pockets, dropped it on counters, spent it on small things. No one saved it. No one inspected it. No one imagined what it would become. But listen carefully. The true power of this coin is not its size. It's hidden in its year, its F mint mark, and its disappearing numbers. Over time, millions of these coins were spent, lost, or removed from circulation forever. And when something slowly vanishes, its value rises silently. That's why today this Germany 5 cent 2002 F holds a special place in the collector's world. It is said that in the market its value has reached as high as $5.6 million. Yes, millions of dollars. Hard to believe? That's exactly why most people miss it. Remember this. Every great fortune starts as something ordinary. This coin is not just metal. It's a symbol of an era, a piece of history, a moment in time that will never be repeated. Collectors don't see it as money. They see it as rarity, history, and opportunity. Friends, if this coin still exists with you, inside your pocket, an old wallet, or a forgotten coin box, do not spend it, because this small coin has the power to turn you into a millionaire overnight. Fortune doesn't always arrive loudly. Sometimes it stays completely silent, hiding inside a small coin you never noticed. The only question is, will you recognize it in time? Finally, guys, today we have reached the coin that many collectors call the quietest, the rarest, and the most dangerous coin of this entire series. This is the Switzerland 20 Rappen, 1991. Switzerland, a country famous all over the world for precision, quality, and absolute perfection, where watches do not forgive even a single second of mistake. So how could a coin made there ever be ordinary? At first glance, this coin looks simple. Lightweight, silver color, small size. But remember this one rule, my friends. The most valuable things in the world are often the quietest ones. This 1991 coin represents a very special period in Swiss history, a time when Switzerland produced certain coins in extremely limited quantities with strict quality standards and perfect balance. As years passed, These coins were spent, lost, melted, and slowly disappeared from circulation. Today, this coin is no longer everywhere. It is found only with a few serious collectors, old private collections, and very lucky people. That's why its demand keeps rising, and its supply keeps disappearing. In the collector's market, this coin is believed to reach millions of dollars in value. Yes, millions. And the most shocking part? There was a time when this very coin was just normal pocket change. People used it to buy snacks, bus tickets, or small daily items without knowing they were holding a future treasure. Think about that for a moment. A tiny silver coin that once passed through thousands of hands is now counted among the rarest Swiss coins in the world. That is the power of time. My friends, if this coin is hiding in an old wallet, a drawer, or a forgotten coin box in your home, do not ignore it. Because this is not just a coin. It is a piece of Swiss history, a symbol of trust, and a reward for those who understand patience. Remember this: not all wealth makes noise. Some wealth is silent, does not shine loudly, but when the time comes, it changes lives. This was the rarest and final coin of today's series. If you enjoyed this journey, hit like, subscribe to the channel, and comment.